Mr. Perez, come forward. Yeah, thank you. They're telling us we're old now. Yeah. All right. Court is going to call. I need everybody quiet in the box. Court is going to call 2022 CR 10586, 2022 CR 10585, State of Texas versus Mike Christopher Perez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the State of Texas.
Defense.
Orlando Castañon.
And are you Mr. Perez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Perez, in each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants' Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them? Did you sign them in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand in each cause number you're charged with the offense of aggravated robbery? That's a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication in each of these cause numbers, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, you wouldn't be eligible for community supervision, but the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, the state is asking that your punishment be assessed at 10 years in the prison. They're opposing your application for deferred adjudication. The cause numbers will run concurrently together, and the state will take in consideration 2022 CR 7825. Did you understand that be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then in cause number 2022 CR 10585, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
And cause number 2022 CR 10586, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
State offers to Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection.
Any objections? All right, State, you can have a seat because I know you're working on other things. In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachment in each cause number, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. You'll come back on January 19th for sentencing. Is there a request for a TAP evaluation, counsel?
Judge, I don't believe that was written in there, but we would expect that one be done for you.
All right, State on this, there's going to be a PSI and a TAP evaluation.
Yeah.
And probation on this one, PSI and TAP evaluation. All right, thank you. Is there anything else?
Okay.
All right, we'll see you back on January 19th. On January 19th, I'll make a decision on your application based upon the PSI report and any other evidence that's presented to me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank
Have a
you.
good day.
You too. All right, who is the prosecutor? The court is calling 2022 CR 1058 and 2022 CR 10586, State of Texas versus Mike Christopher Perez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the State of Texas.
Defense?
Orlando Castañon for defense.
And are you Mike Perez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you entered a plea of guilty in both of these cause numbers on December 16th. The court found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court deferred finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishments be assessed at 10 years in the prison, and the state is opposing your applications in each cause numbers. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
I have, Judge.
Are there any witnesses from either party?
I have one witness, Judge.
All right.
None from the state, Your Honor.
All right, All right, any objections to the PSI report state?
No.
Defense?
No, just some additions or corrections.
All right, and what are your corrections?
In regards to his usage at the time, it says he was not under the influence. Speaking with him, he says that no, he was consuming alcohol and that he was under the influence of Xanax. Additionally, it states that he was living with his common law wife at the time, and that he would return to that situation. That is incorrect. He would be living with his parents, and his wife is here to testify.
All right. All right, defense, call your witness.
We call Virginia Rodriguez.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record, please.
Virginia Rodriguez.
All right, defense?
Yes, Judge. Virginia, how are you acquainted with Mike?
I'm in non-white.
How long have y'all been together?
11 years.
And do y'all have any children together?
Yes.
How old is he?
25.
How old are you?
30.
Okay. And y'all have 4 children together?
3.
3 children. Okay. What are their ages?
10, 8, and 11.
Okay. Now, when the time of this 2 charges occurred, what was going on? Was he living with you at that time?
No.
Okay, what happened?
We separated due to losing a job.
He lost his job. What was his work history like?
It was doing good. He was a chef at Faison's on the Riverwalk.
Okay. Before he lost his job? Okay. Is he a good worker? When he's not under the influence of substances, what is he like?
He's a good guy. He's a good son. Provider.
Okay. In his home life, he also has, I guess, disabled parents. Is that right?
His mom's on dialysis. And when he was out, he was helping her cover his.
Okay. Now you said he lost his job at the time this occurred, right? Was he abusing some substances?
I believe he was on pills.
You believe he was on pills? Or you're not sure exactly why? You know that something was different. Okay. Now, you kicked him out of the house, is that right? And when you kicked him out of the house, what happened?
He was doing his own thing.
All right, I'm sorry, you're gonna need to speak up loudly so the court reporter can hear.
He was doing his own thing.
Okay. When you say he was doing his own thing, did he kind of spiral downhill?
Yeah.
And describe that to me.
I was when you talking to him.
Okay. And so when you found out that this happened, how did you react?
I was in shock because it's not out of his character.
It's out of his character to do that. Okay. You were surprised?
Yes.
Did you expect him to do something like that?
No.
Okay. Has he ever been to the penitentiary before? If he were to be granted probation, you think he would be successful in completing that?
Yes.
Why is it?
It's responsibilities to kids and mom.
We had responsibilities before this, right?
Yes.
What's going to be different?
As a newborn child. And his mom has not, her health is not as good as what's working for.
Do you believe that this has been an eye-opener?
Yes.
Do you believe that he would benefit from some type of substance abuse treatment?
Yes. He will.
Is he motivated to do that?
Yes.
How do you
the
know?
Conversations we've had.
So he's motivated for help. Okay. Now, again, if he were to be released on probation, he would not be living with you.
No.
He would be living with you.
His parents.
Okay. And his parents are his mother and his stepfather, correct? And they're both ailing.
Yes.
And the father has Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yes.
Okay. So he would be providing for both of them. Do you live nearby?
I do.
And so would you be able to offer him support?
Yes.
Make sure he's on path?
Yes.
The pass witness check.
State?
No question, Judge.
All right, I have a question. Are you the same person who's the complainant in the assault family violence case, or no? Who's
I'm
the
not.
complainant in that case?
I'm not aware. That was a case, I believe, that was dismissed.
No, I'm talking about the one, what I'm looking at on his history. I'm talking about the one where he received probation for 2016. Were you with him in 2016?
You can speak.
Yes.
Are you the person who was the complainant in this assault bodily injury merit case? And then in 2020, there's a violation of bond and protective order. I showed that it was dismissed, convicted of other. Was that related to you as well?
So,
All right. Any other questions?
No, Judge.
Anything else?
The only other thing is there was an assault family second offense that was back in 2020. Where was that you? Were you the complainant?
yes.
No further questions on the stand.
All right. Thank you. Any other witnesses on either side?
No, Judge.
All right, Mr. Perez, you can step in this time. All right, the court will hear argument.
Judge, both of these cases are very serious. It's two aggravated robberies that occurred, I believe, on the same day, pretty much back to back. To put both victims in hell for their life, affected both of them greatly. According to PSI, both of them have explained that they experience anxiety now, that it's how they are at work, and it's an experience that they've never had before. We understand that there may be substance abuse issues here, but at the same time, the defendant, through his actions, put several members of the community in jeopardy. And we believe that PDP would be appropriate here.
All right, defense.
Yes, Judge. So we're asking that he be placed on deferred adjudication. He would be subject to the full range of punishment, 5 to 99. He's not been in the penitentiary before. I believe this is an eye-opener. I believe that also substance abuse treatment would be appropriate, and that would continue his incarceration, which he's been in custody since this offense. At the time that this offense was committed, he was under the influence of Xanax and had been consuming alcohol. I believe that this opportunity would be good for society, and that it would allow him to show the court and the world that he's able to be a good, productive member of society. And if not, on the first violation, Judge, you would have the ability to sentence him to the full range of punishment.
All right. Mr. Pettis, is there anything you wish to say? All right. The court will deny your application in each cause number. The court will find you guilty in each cause number. In each cause number, the court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison. There's affirmative finding of deadly weapon in each cause number. The court will give you credit for any time served. Each case is to run concurrently, and the court will take in consideration 2022 CR 7825. Did you review with your attorney the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal in each of these cause numbers, and did you sign it? Because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Perez, I did listen to everything that was presented to me, and I understand the issues with your parents, but sometimes, our actions are our actions and there are consequences for it. So I hope everything works out with your father. I hope everything works out with your mother. This is not the end of your life. Hopefully when you go to prison, you will internalize, learn things, take care of any issues that you may have. And when you are released from prison, if you need rehab, there are plenty of rehab places that are free. Get into some sober support meetings and do the right thing, okay? All right, thank you. Good luck to you. I'm sorry, Mr. Pettis. They want to do a victim impact statement.
This is by Sundering Nor. He said, after experiencing this horrifying event, I was unable to sleep properly and got angry so easily with my family members. It scared me if any stranger came close to me. The initial days were very difficult for me and my family members. One of them stayed with me all the time. In addition, while sleeping, I suddenly woke up and was unable to breathe. Then I sat for a while to collect myself and assure myself that I was at home and everything was fine. However, controlling anxiety is not as easy as it seems. I always have thoughts of what if I were robbed and someone shot me this time on the spot. Who will take care of my family? I tried so hard not to think about it, but I can't help it. At work, whenever the door opens, I feel nervous and my anxiety increases.
Thank you.